vijana wako wakifanya mambo ndani ya mitambo mama. Sauti tamu kwenye radio, nimefika hapa juu ya maombi yako. Hata kama sijafika niendako, I know I'm on my way. Napenda ukitabasama, I hope I make you even prouder. Na uzidishiwe afya uone nikivuka boda. As I get older, lean on my shoulder. Umenifunza mengi, I remember when you told me don't you let nobody ever change who you are. Keep running hata nikianguka. Straight out of heaven malaika. Upendo wako haujawahi badilika. You say take your time while you always in a hurry. Be a star, let it shine, tell your story. You're a 10 over 10, you should know that. Hawanioni vile unavyoniona mama. I'm gonna conquer the world with my guitar.
Life si fair already, tukicompare kwenda uni au kwa millionaire na dread. Utajiambia hii moja ikui passion haitaipesi, uache ball utaikwa Messi, hata ujitolea iwezi. So niambie ni kasi madream world ingeonaje mapenzi na unapimaje wazimu, kujua dream yangu ni crazy. Just needed someone to believe in me. I'm living to be more than just another boring eulogy. Na siwezi toka bila kuacha jina. You'll remember me, my name will live forever. May our memories together be as nice as sunny weather days. Like your energy, I'm grateful and I'm proud of me. Siamini nacha legacy man. Ile meli nenda ni kama ndivyo ilifaa kwenda na kasi, hivyo basi meli ingezama. Ile meli nenda ni kama ndivyo ilifaa kwenda na kasi, hivyo basi meli ingezama.
I'm gonna conquer the world with my guitar. Mama, najua siku moja nitakuwa star.
Umetry kunicall pole, ukinicall ilikuwa booth nikipiga mistari. Tukiingia session lazima phone kuwe silent, tutia jituza producer. Industry inanipeleka fiti, pesa sio mingi lakini mafanzo na like muziki. Inquiries ziko mingi sana, promoters studio bei wafiki. DJs na presenters pia nimewatumia emails na therapies. Maybe frequency yangu ndio mbaya, stations hazishiki fiti. Juzi kwanza tulipatana na Yashinski akasema na like vibe yetu na hawezi mind kwa track moja na sisi. Alinipatia number but sina credit, nitumie credit ya 50 nimpigie. Maybe ndio ile break tulikuwa tukitarajia. Sio hivyo mama. Ile deni yako bado sijasahau. Mfuko wangu itakaa fiti cyber tiko kikufani na ka promising wakicheza kama hao na mimi nitacheza kama mimi. One day nitakupeleka out Malindi usikie vile beach breeze kwa windy. Fine dining fast na wazungu na wahindi. Anyway, gotea kila mtu mtaani 1960. Waambie kijana wao kwa fiti na wasijali, one day itajipa tu. Na ikijipa wewe ni tayari kuishi kama royalty. Yeah.
Najua siku moja nitakuwa star. Na bado I will be your star.
All right. Good evening. How are you doing? It's 2023. I'm so excited to be here for the very first episode of Money Mondays. How are you doing? My name is Kang'Ethe Njoroge, your host for the Money Monday show. This and every single Monday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Today is an amazing day. We have a great guest who is getting into the studio in a very short time, and we'll be speaking about how to sell like a pro in 2023. And let me know, what are some of the goals that you have in terms of selling, in terms of money saving? And today we will definitely be chit-chatting on that. A hashtag is Money Mondays on Icon Radio. You can check us out on all our social pages. Remember to also follow us on all our social pages, Icon Radio KE. Follow me at Kang'Ethe Njoroge on all my social media pages, and there we can chit-chat about 2023. What are the plans you have? What are the goals you have? I got a lot to talk about some of the plans, especially the money savings, the investment plans I've got, and of course I'll be giving you tips on how you as well can be able to look at these things better. So Eunice Mburu, the CEO of Bismart Insurance, as well as a trainer at 20X Entrepreneurs, a sales coach and sales trainer, is going to be in the house telling us how to sell like a pro. And I don't know, sales is such a hard subject. I mean, who has never gotten a sales job in Kenya? I mean, we all started as salespeople and failed along the way. But when you have a business yourself, you're a salesman, because of course you need to learn how you're going to sell that product. And today we'll be learning that. Pop up the volume, of course. My producer is promising me that we have lots of great music. And of course, at Icon Radio, we're very, very, very particular about Kenya music. Your number one entertainment plug. Let's go back to the music when we come back, more about what's going on in 2023.
It's time for business on Money Mondays with Kang'Ethe and Njoroge.
Ukipandisha bei, unajua nitafika. Hata kesho kutwa tutapenda, na usiku kucha tutapenda. Hata kesho kutwa tutapenda, na usiku kucha tutapenda. Oh yes, 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 yes. Wewe unanijua, gizani umenitoa, sikudhani ningetoboa. Ni mara ngapi nilikwama, ni mara ngapi umechagua niwe nawe, na siwezi ngoja kwenda kwenye koti nikuvishe pete dunia inoti. Vile ninapaa ndege ushanifanya, ukipandisha bei unajua nitafika na nitapita, yeah. Lakini we ninapaa ndege ushanifanya, ukipandisha bei unajua nitafika, yeah, yeah. Hata kesho kutwa tutapenda, na usiku kucha tutapenda. Hata kesho kutwa tutapenda, na usiku kucha tutapenda. I promise to love you. You inspire me. You are. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. We've given love a chance. Sometimes we fall in love is always enough. Sometimes we fall in love is always enough. Hata kesho kutwa na usiku, kesho, 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 na usiku tutapenda.
that is Ethan Muziki right there, playing right here on Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug. Hang out with me, Kang'Ethe Njoroge, on Monday Mondays. How you doing? How's the new year? I haven't seen any of you telling me how your new year has been. Mine is great, and I'm telling you, I'm not those ones for getting excited. You know, there are those things you get excited and say, hey, we're going to do this in 2023. Me, I've already started. And I definitely have a very few tips about what you need to do money-wise right now before the year ends. What are some of the things that you have not done? So I was at home and we were discussing with some of my cousins some of the things that we need to do before we turn 30. Some of the money tips that we need to do before we turn 30. Already, some of us are already in the 30th period, but some of the things they need to work on right now is, first of all, as the year approaches, you need to start thinking about investing long term, investing in ideas that are long term. I know in Kenya, when you think about long term, think about real estate, which is a very good investment plan. But also, do you know about insurance? That you can invest a lot of money through insurance. There are very many insurance products that you can look at. But thinking long term, right now is the time to start thinking long term. Do you have an investment plan that is going to help you in the future? And you see, when we look at the people who already have retired, and probably our parents, uncles and aunties, what do you see in them? Do you want to already have secured a plan for yourself before we get there? Or you want to see them, like we have seen a couple of them struggling after, they have given up, or after they have lost their jobs, or after even they have retired, but they still have problems. So instead of getting yourself into a really bad problem, getting yourself into a really bad health issues, and then there's also the plan where, when we get older, our bodies tend to start telling us, hey, I'm getting tired. I need you to do two things for me. And you see a lot of things happen in terms of health that will definitely complicate your future. So for now, we need to start thinking about investing long term. What are those short ideas that can make your money long term? What are some of the ideas in terms of getting a job, or even in terms of starting a business that can help you in the future? Look at ideas that they can grow from a small thing that you can start from scratch, even as you're working or even as you're doing something that can outgrow you and become bigger and better. And those are some of the things that you need to start thinking about investing long term. And go to insurance companies and know that there are health benefits. There are also insurance products that help you invest long term, in terms of life insurance, where you say, I want to invest this money and I'm sure that I will not die in the next 10 years. And then if you don't die, you're going to get all that money. And of course, praying and hoping that works. So many other things that you need to look, but definitely start investing in long-term investments. We talked about money market funds, where you can just put it in your money and forget that you have that money, and let it make money for you at the end of it. Imagine just having a money market fund from now until the end of the year, and then you're just increasing it every single month. And then by the end of the year, you have a lot of money, and your money is not just sitting down laying somewhere in a bank. It is being reinvested, and you're getting a lot of returns from it. So some of the things that you need to do long term, you need to think about such areas so that you can have a long term investment plan. That's one of the things I was taught during the holidays, that we need to get a long term investment plan. The next one is debt. How do you get rid of debt? And I know we have a lot of insurance, we have a lot of bank loans, and this year it's very important to be debt free. I think that is one thing that made me happy. I think in the last year, when I was able to be a bit debt free, because the freedom of not having debt, the freedom of not being called by mshwaris and the tellers of this world every day, the freedom of not being called by the bank is so enormous. Are you thinking about how you're going to live